Well, it's Monday, November, whatever, quarantine time. I got some beams and wood from Hannah, who rebuilt her deck. It was super nice that she gave that to me. And we're just gonna go walk my quarantine 2 path. So I normally will walk past the pond and then loop around and then come back the quarantine 2 path and then go back the pond again. I built a cut through to Bruce's property, so if we ever do lose the property, we'll still be able to get to my path when we visit Bruce, and I'll be able to mow it and keep it down, keep it nice. So this one kind of interesting. I think I might cut through there along the stream that comes out of my pond, maybe. Currently I'm not doing anything on it. I'm just kind of taking a break in terms of path breaking and pond making. Molly's with me this morning. Yes, Molly. What's that smell? What's that? What's that? She's smelling for coyotes this morning. Or deer, one or the other. So you can see deer footprints. I probably should walk slower. If I walk slower, you can see better, but it means it takes much longer. Anyway, it's definitely fall and still have quite a few leaves. It hasn't really frozen that much yet, but it has frozen a few times. So now coming up to my pond. So it's finally cleared up. You can almost see the bottom now compared to the oily blackness that it was earlier when it first filled up. I've built up the dam, and unfortunately the water just went right underneath the brickside use and ate the clay away, so there's no way to stop it. See, it's a pretty good sized stream during the winter time. I want to clean all that out. There's salmon come down here, and I want to clean it out and make it so they can get all the way out to the river. So just a nice quiet little pond. You can see the cedar tree over the bridge that needs to be moved. I dug it up when I made the second part of the pond, or the second part of the quarantine path, and I haven't replanted it yet. Anyway, it's very peaceful. Mal's can hardly wait to go get him. Mal, you want to get him? Huh? Arr. So I'm probably gonna eventually dig this up. I don't know how far I'm gonna go up, but it'll be a big, long, wide pond eventually. Yeah, it's a good dog. decided not to take all the leaves off the path with the lawnmower to let the leaves hopefully fill in some of the clay spots which get slippery. So it doesn't look as nice as it does during the summertime. Woodpecker tree. We definitely live in a rainforest. You can see all the moths hanging down. Molly's like, why are you walking so slow? Good dog. So we're coming up to Loop Trail, which Molly knows now to take. Allows me to do a loop back around the pond, past the pond again, and effectively Steph used the pedometer or the GPS to determine it's 0.57 miles when you go around the loop and go back and then come out. And so it's a good little walk. I'm going to try to walk it twice a day. So this is now the Loop Trail. You can see that it's a lot of work. A lot of logs moved. And really hard to have a trail because see all these are all connected. All these trees have big giant roots. So it's hard to find actually a path through here, this little spot. All the roots like that need to be covered up with dirt eventually from the new ponds that I will build this summer. I had a path cut through there, but there were big roots and there is no way to really get rid of them. And if I cut them, then it kills the trees. So I kind of went this way. This is where that one cedar near the bridge came from. To get kind of innovative on my path direction to be able to have a path that was able to make it through where all the tree roots were. What's that, Moss? What's that? What's that, Moss? What's that? Molly loves to come on walks with me. So there's the wire for the pond. The Wi-Fi wire, which I have to run next to the electrical wire, but I don't have that hooked up yet. I'll have a Wi-Fi wire out to where the pond is and along that outer path, and actually probably the inner path too, and also a bunch of security cameras so I can watch the deer and the coyotes and everything like that. But that's future plans. I have to get creative again to find a way through, so it gets kind of windy. There's the house through there. There's my tree stand back when I was hunting coyotes. Now I just shoot the shotgun between me and Cameron shooting his guns. Coyotes kind of stay away. We really haven't had a coyote problem recently. Got creative again. Find a way through. And we're coming to the end of the loop. And so when I'm walking, I will walk past the pond again and then come out by Ray's house, and that's about 0.57 miles. I'll log it with GPS here soon. Anyway, that's the end of my little path. Put a red siding on my shop over there, you can see. Mullikins. See you later. So if you can see the salmon, they've been there, 2 or 3 of them have been there guarding the eggs for a long time. I think that they have a nest of reds there. Anyway, they've been back and forth for about the last 4 or 5 days, guarding until they get too tired. Oh, it's a female and 2 males, so evidently maybe the female's going to spawn. And the 2 males are contesting over her. Anyway, they've been there for the last 4 or 5 days. Hardcore spot. It's right near the pretty hardcore current, so they fall back into that current over there. They gotta swim really hard to get back. I wonder if this one's a steelhead and he's waiting to eat the eggs. So 2 look like salmon. They're all old and white, and the other one's like a younger, smaller fish.